Get cozy, everybody, because today we'll continue to play Sepia Tears. Where were we? Here we are. We just got rejected. Okay, fine, you win. Can we eat? Only if you really wanna. Sorry. Especially since it sounds like you can't wait any longer. I guess you can't argue when she knows I'm paying. Time flew by quickly after that. I tried not to think too hard about what that meant, what we were being led toward. But I failed. Obviously. I'm tired. We've been on our feet for most of the day. Wanna go somewhere to rest? Yeah, I think so. There's a nice city park somewhere around here. Come on, let's go sit down. Okay. It's a nice evening. You're right. We sit side by side on a freezing cold bench, the sunset poking at my peripheral vision. The air is heavy, heavier than even my dreams. Myra's hand rests on the bench, an inch from mine. Her fingers twitch from time to time, but they don't reach out. Neither do mine. There's no turning back from here, is there? There's no turning back from the moment we met. Well, either way, it's certainly too late now. I pause before every sentence. I have to push the words out. The memories don't vanish, you know. They fade, but they don't vanish. They're a weight. They aren't always a weight. I know they're not all bad, but you can't get rid of them. Good or bad, they end up in the same place. What do you think happens when you take a good memory of someone and turn it into something bad? What do you think is going to be left over? I'm sorry to have dragged you into this, Mark. What? It's not your fault. You can't even begin to imagine. I glanced sideways at her, sun in her hair. You remember, right? You remember when I asked you to stay with me until you regained your memories? Yeah. She smiles vaguely at the distance. I haven't thought of what that would entail. I hadn't thought of anything. I'm sorry. I've been selfish. I shouldn't have made you think about her. No, don't say that. How can I not say that? I didn't tell you anything. I dragged you around, played with your head. You put up with me even though I'm like a stranger to you. If you call yourself a stranger, I hate to see what you'd call my classmates. What? I mean, you can't just decide by yourself that your actions were selfish. There are two parts to that judgment, right? If the person you are being selfish toward doesn't think you were being selfish, then... But what I mean is you're not a stranger to me. That isn't your decision to make. Don't call yourself a stranger. You're not kidding? Of course not. Come on, do you really think I'd be here if I didn't care about you? I woke up at 8 a.m. 8 a.m. That's... Redness surges through Myra's cheeks. You're important to me, so it goes without saying that it'd hurt me if you left. I'm sorry. You don't have to. I'm sorry. She hides behind her hands. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. All I wanted was something simple, something so simple, but Her hair covers her face and I feel a faint trembling through the air. Why is this happening? What is she so apologetic about? You're being so hard on yourself. I told you, you didn't hurt me. But, no buts, it doesn't matter. I made a mistake, Mark. What kind of mistake are you talking about? I told you, it's not alright. Her trembling body comes to a halt. You're a good person, just like I remember. You're a good person, but Tell me then. Tell me why you came here. I just wanted to see if my scars were gone. Huh? A sharp wind whistles through the empty park. And did you find your answer? Yeah, I think I did. It's cold. Her hand is cold in mine, but a little warm in time. What the hell? It's getting dark. Clouds are beginning to gather behind the sun's trail. Looks like we're in for a white Christmas. You're right, it'll be midnight soon. Let's go. It's the night of the 24th. People must be all over the city square by now. Are you implying what I think you're implying? I'm implying that I'm going to hate myself if we don't do this properly. You're not the only one. She grabs my hand and follows along. All right. It's beautiful. There's something odd about going on a date with inevitable tragedy hanging above you. Every time I catch my breath, I feel like a sinking. Every time I catch my breath, I feel a sinking in my chest as I remember that this isn't just another day. The trick I've realized is not to give yourself time to catch your breath. You've never been here before? Only a couple times during the day. I was always home with my parents on Christmas Eve. Well, it probably would have surprised you to know that this is my first time too. That's a little comforting. It sure is crowded, isn't it? I think it's the good kind of crowded. It's hard to imagine that I've been missing out on this for my entire life. It's not too late for us to start. Your hand is warm. Actually, your hand is cold. You aren't really built for winter, are you? No, it's a poorly timed joke. Truth be told, the softness of her fingers and the warmth of her palm is enough to drive away the December wind, but I don't think I could say that out loud. Well, I figured you'd know what I meant anyway. A good point. Sorry to have dragged you out like this. It would have been better if we had met in the middle of summer, huh? That's fine. I wasn't kidding when I said your hand was warm. Really? Really? Try it sometime. I think you're just saying that because your hands are freezing. Well, excuse me for not bringing gloves. Besides, if we met in the summer, it wouldn't be snowing like this. Now that you mention it. The snow drifts down. How timely. I used to love the weather back when I lived here. And I take it you still do? Of course. The shiny white droplets gather on her hair, endearingly messy. Do you want to go skating? Huh? Well, I suppose we could, but... Don't tell me. No, I definitely know how to skate, I just... Liar. Fine, you win. I could teach you if you want. Would you really? Sure, it'll take more than one night to learn, but I'm sure you'll get the basics down after a few falls. You mean I still have to fall? Too late, I've already decided. It's been a while since I've gone skating. The wind in your hair, the ice gliding beneath your feet, have both been completely removed from the equation. Slow down. If I slow down anymore, that earthworm by the bench might beat us. There aren't any earthworms in the winter. Be careful. Shout too much and you might fall. Hey, you almost pulled me down as well. That's a small price to pay if I don't have to fall. I pushed my skates back with just enough force to propel us forward. Don't move without warning me first. Because clearly you're in a position to give orders. I love this feeling of dominance. You know, you're really not going to learn anything if we keep going at this speed. This is fast enough, thank you. Wow. This time I grab onto Myra's arm before she falls, almost losing my balance in the process. Just take it slow at first, you'll get used to it. That's what I'm trying to do, but you keep speeding up. This isn't what a legally sane person would call fast. Looking at the ice, I begin to wonder if we're not just standing still and deluding ourselves into thinking we're moving. When I said take it slow, I meant in relation to our normal skating speed. First, I need to figure out how to stand on these things. Why are skates so thin? Myra stops, attempts to realign her center of balance. It starts gliding again. Slowly. Very slowly. Whose great idea was this anyway? Humans weren't meant to travel on thin little slivers of metal. Okay, let's take a deep breath and start from the beginning. First, stand still. Okay, I think I can do this. What's next? Now stand there for a few more seconds. That was a deadly glare. Maybe this isn't the best time for sarcasm. Okay, you can stop standing there. Now try moving slowly. It's working. Good, just try to keep your balance and don't speed up. I'll be right here if you need me. This isn't bad. Now look painful. What happened to being there if I need you? I may have been engaged in some form of mental narration and lost track of time. Anyway, that wasn't bad. You made it a lot farther than last time. Alright, want to try again? I'll stay with you this time. If you don't, you're going to regret it. Okay, I'll start first. Slowly but surely. This might be a big step for you, but do you want to try turning? One direction is more than enough for now. I see. Having said that, if you look straight ahead, you'll see that you don't have much of a choice. Huh? Oh, wow. I rush in front of her and pull her away from the wall. Or at least I try to until the sudden movement makes me lose balance. Ow. Don't ow me, you grabbed me as you were falling. Okay, fine, I won't deny that. Although I would if I could. You're lucky I'm too numb from the wind to feel anything. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. We struggled for a few seconds to help each other up. I think I have a better idea. A pair of arms wrapped themselves around mine. Guide me. What? I said guide me. I heard you, but isn't it more fun this way? I suppose that's one solution. Okay. So where are we going with this now, since this isn't some time travel thing? I thought the world lied about love. Maybe it didn't. This is supposed to be an illusion. This is supposed to be a fabrication of Hollywood and cheap romance novels. But for a fabrication, it feels peculiarly real. The hell is a storybook romance anyway? Do I care? If it exists at all, it's right in front of me. It's almost time. I should check my watch, but I can't. If I do, I'll wake up and a dream will end. Mark. I know. A buzz of excitement wafts through the crowd. It won't be long before the clock strikes 12. I don't regret a single thing. I wish I could agree. Don't lie, today has been perfect. It has, but her warmth still lingers on my arm. I can't forget it. I won't forget it. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. I'm sorry. I forgive you. I hurt you. No, you didn't. I tried to hurt you. I don't care. I'm going to end up hurting you. What is going on here? The frozen air in my lungs feels like the end of a breath's mint's lifespan. The first exhale that isn't accompanied by an exhilarating burst of cold. I love you. What? No, you don't. I don't care. Don't lie to me. Yeah, didn't we just confess to Lillian though? And you're like, oh, because I got rejected, I guess I'm available now. Don't lie to yourself. This isn't like you, Mark. You said we worked together to find my lost memories. That was a lie. You promised to find me no matter where I go. You said it was what you do best. I did, didn't I? A rueful chuckle punctuates her breaths. You have to stop running away. I can't. You'll keep on hurting yourself. That's what I should be telling you. I stop in my tracks. Myra glides in front of me. It's been 3 years, 3 years and we're still the same. The snow pauses in the air and the midnight bells sound in the distance. Merry Christmas, Mark. You're my first love. Whoa. Okay. A soft sensation brushes across my lips in an instant that lasts a lifetime. This is sweet and all, but this just came out of nowhere, man. Did I miss something here? I thought Mark was totally in love with Lillian and was some of his missing memories and stuff. Okay, so it's both warm and cold and tastes vaguely of melting snow. I'll miss you. What do you mean you'll miss me? Yeah, where are you going? What? What's going to happen? My legs refuse to move. She's gone before I realize it, lost in the sea of faces. What? We just let her go like that? Why? A Sepia world consumes my vision. I'm on the route of the school, drowning in the sunset's thick light. Everywhere I look, the world is heavy, bittersweet, and surreal. There she stands, the person who mattered most to me. With the sun at her back, she faces me, a mere silhouette in my memory. Her hair blows softly to the side of the breeze that I can't feel. Her signature ribbons, endearing as ever, trail along with it. No. I open my eyes. It's dark. The street lights are still on and downtown partygoers make it feel as if nothing has changed, but the most important thing is missing. She's gone. She disappeared just like she promised. No. This isn't the end, I think. God damn it, just think. Oh wait, I thought it said I think. It just said think. I could do this. I could figure this out. Okay. Myra vanished approximately 15 minutes ago. We're in a crowded place with easy access to public transit. I'll face the truth. If she wanted to escape, she'd be gone by now. I'll never find her again. Therefore, if I do find her again, it'll be because she wants me to. Maybe she's waiting. Why did Myra meet me in the first place? We met because she knew me somehow. Was the school roof coincidentally chosen as her meeting place, or was she referring to what happened 3 years ago? Her parting words imply that she knew what happened, but I don't know what to make of it. Myra could be the girl from 3 years ago. It would make sense in a way. If she was lying all along, she could simply be here to toy with me. Of course, I know that's not true, but if it is, well, it's clear that she feels guilty about something. Did she come back from the past to toy with me and ended up falling for me instead? It's incredibly unlikely, but it's the only way I can explain her tears. She might not have had bad intentions either. Maybe she was just curious. Maybe she wanted to see where I ended up after she unintentionally broke my heart. Wait, let's not get carried away. What I need here is tangible evidence. In retrospect, clues are scattered everywhere, even assuming that she was putting on an act when we first met. It looks like even she couldn't build a perfect wall. There's the pocket watch for one. It shouldn't mean much. Surely she has a regular wristwatch somewhere. But where would she even obtain something like that? And how much would it cost? And then there's her father's library and her tear-stained eyes when she told me about Leonard Kinsey. Even back then, she was easy to put the pieces together. Myra is from a wealthy family and Kinsey is a close relative to her. She knows her way around the city because she grew up here. On top of that, she knows which schools I've attended and the details of what happened 3 years ago. Ultimately, I don't need to figure out who she is. I need to figure out where she is. This isn't so hard after all. There are only 2 places she could expect me to search: the roof of the school and the hilltop with the cherry tree. The roof would make sense. It's cyclical. The place where we first met is the place where she wants us to part. Not to mention it invariably brings back memories from 3 years ago. Whatever her role in that story was, maybe the rooftop means something to her too. Okay, but that doesn't explain why she, remember the first time we met her at the rooftop, she just kind of disappeared and jumped off there, and how the hell did she disappear like that? Is she the protege of David Blaine or something? But I can't forget about a hill either. That was the first day we spent together. The first time I saw that she was really likely beneath the facade she tried to put up. Wouldn't it be significant to her too? Wouldn't she want to visit before she leaves, especially if she used to go there as a child? Kinsey's hilltop isn't too far from here, but it's a bit of a detour. The school is a long way off by public transit. It's possible to go to the hill and then head back to school, but if Myra's in a rush, I won't be able to catch up if my guess is wrong. I have to pick one. Slowly, carefully. What would Myra want? I don't know. Are you giving me a choice or something? Alright. If I'm going to find her if she wants me to, and there can only be one place that means more to her than anywhere else, my house. I mean, the hill part makes sense, especially since it's like near here. But for now, why don't we follow the choices and options? Let's go to the school rooftop first, and then we'll check the hilltop later. The rooftop. It makes sense. She wrote this whole play and cast herself as the leading actress. If she wants to end things cleanly, she'll go back to where it all began. Here goes. And then there's nothing. We got duped. I'm here. I look up at the roof and realize that I have no idea how to get there. But there has to be a way. There's always a way. How would she have done it? I spread around the side of the school to see if there's anything I could climb on. I noticed the outdoor shed that had long since been sitting at the back of the building near the back of the door to the construction lab. And then it makes sense. The structure is almost half the height of the school. It's been here since the beginning, but I never once thought about it. I leap onto a stack of leftover wood and grab hold of the shed's roof. Pulling myself up with strength I never knew I had, my feet grab hold and I regain my balance. The bottom of the second floor windowsill isn't too far. Digging my fingers into the few inches of space between the window and the brick wall, I forcefully pull myself up with the help of my feet. Just a bit more. Considering how large these windows are, I only need to grab a couple of old bricks above it to pull myself to the top. Yeah. With a gasp of breath and a skip of heartbeat, I propel myself upward and I grab hold of the roof. My fingers cling to the railing and I roll myself over. Landing on my back, I stare unfocused at the snowy sky above. But it isn't over. There on the opposite corner of the roof, staring up at the night sky, is the person I was looking for. Oh, okay, cool. There you are. What's up? You made it. Of course I did. I knew you'd find me. Your smile is blank, distant like 2 weeks ago when we first met. I'm glad, Mark. Glad about what? The fact that I found you after you ran away from me? About everything. I'm glad to have met you. I'm glad to have gotten to know you. I'm glad to have fallen for you too. And I'm glad to be able to say goodbye like this. Myra. Her solid gaze tells me that nothing can make her change her mind, but she still looks at me expectantly. You don't have to leave, do you? No, I don't. But I have to. If you'll get hurt either way, why not risk it and stay here? I can't do that. This was all wrong from the very beginning. Does that even matter now? Of course it does. You don't want the last 2 weeks to disappear, do you? What? They won't disappear. They can't. Memories don't die. But they can be tarnished. I'm sorry. I'm really, truly sorry. Wait, don't jump to any conclusions. Those conclusions were determined from the moment we met. I lied to you. I'll forgive you for whatever you did. It's not that simple. Myra takes a step back and I take a step forward. It's just like before. After 3 years, it's just like before. And if I stay, it'll all be wrong. And there'll be no turning back. And I'll never be able to forgive myself if you hate me. Take a deep breath and stop worrying. The problem is all in your head. No, it isn't. We won't get anywhere if we both back down. Maybe so. But after everything that happened, I don't want to lose what we already have. Myra. I try to reach out to her, but something stops me. If I do it, will I really destroy the memories we already made? No matter what she's hiding, I'll accept it, but I'll leave it at this then. The answer is right in front of you, Myra. Make a choice. It's tough to see what's in front of you when you're afraid of what's behind you. The snow moves in reverse? What? I'll never forget you, Mark, and I wasn't lying when I said that you were my first love. Her words are only a whisper. A whisper that fades as she takes her last step backward and falls off the roof. I walk forward slowly with my leaden feet. I'm not surprised. There's nothing below but a balcony overlooking the garden with a small patch of snow-covered soil lying below. But the snow had been falling for a while this time, and the whole balcony is covered, save for the spot she landed on. A short trail of footprints leads her away. Oh, that's right. I caught a glimpse of something when she jumped. Don't cry? What? No. I don't get it. No. This isn't over. I miscalculated. I tried my best, but in the end I guessed wrong. And so the cycle continues. Which means as long as I persist, I could try again. Wait, what? So it is a time-traveling something? Over and over and over. A time loop or whatever? Even if it kills me. Even if it turns me into a dry, soulless husk. Whoa. Let's see. Well, let's choose this. Stand up. I'll do it. I'll do it again. I'll stab myself again and again and again. What? If it's for her, I'll shatter my heart as many times as it takes. To the hill. Wait. To the hilltop now? It's dark. The street lights are still on and the downtown partygoers make it feel as if nothing was changed, but the most important thing is missing. She's gone. She disappeared just like she promised. No, this isn't the end thing. God damn it, just think. Okay. My adventure, yep. Okay, we know this part already. Slowly, carefully. Let's go to the hill this time. I've got it. She'll be at the hill. I grip my teeth and sprint through the snowy city. I made it. I collapsed to the snow with the hill looming before me. Just a little bit more, a few more steps, a few more frosted breaths. I placed my hand at the edge of the hill, digging into the snow. It'll only take a bit more energy to pull myself up. The moment I pick above this hill, it'll be over. What'll I do if she isn't here? She was crying. Damn it. Isn't that all that matters? I tensed my fingers against the frozen ground. I found a solid rock to push on, and with my body poised, I climbed the last yard. And, hey, oh, she's here. Cool. Yes. You came. Wait, you're twins? I'm kidding. One's on the rooftop and one's on the hill. You came. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I didn't. But why here? Isn't that what I should be asking you? Stop. What? I ran away for a reason. We can't be together. What right do you have to decide that? I told you, I was lying from the beginning. Shut up. The fleeting snow on Myra's hair drops a limp match in my stomach, and everything goes ablaze. I love you. Now stop talking. I stuff toward her and she stuffs back. That's funny. I love you, so shut the fuck up. Well, you don't understand. It isn't that easy. It isn't that simple. Then make it easy or something. We're not fit for each other and that'll never change. It didn't work back then and it sure as hell won't work now. Never? You kidding me? Not in the least. What the hell is there to understand? I pushed. It doesn't matter. No, I won't accept it. I pushed and I pushed. Is that all you're going to do? Shout until I give in and embrace you? If that's the case, then I might as well leave. I love you. There you go. Critical hit. No matter what I do, I can't change that. No matter who you really are or what you did. Even if I tell myself I don't care if I try to give up. It doesn't matter if I say I love you or I hate you. I can't stop. That's how important you are. It's incredibly stupefyingly, mind-bogglingly dumb, isn't it? But I can't help it. No one can. Are you serious? Lady, does this face not look serious at all? I wish I weren't, but I am. I can't give up on you. Do you think you can give up on me? You shouldn't have come here. God, why here of all places? I only wanted to visit for a moment just to say goodbye. You were supposed to meet me at the school and I guess that's just too bad. If you end up hating me, I'll never be able to live with myself. I'm like you. I'm wounded too. So tell me everything. But it's wrong. It's all wrong. As long as you're with me, I'll forgive you. So tell me. If you do, then tell me this. Why didn't you run away? You could have hidden someplace where I'd never find you. You weren't supposed to find me here. You should have gone back to where we first met and I'd have been waiting. And I would have said goodbye and none of this would have happened. And yet you came here. A smile pushes its way through the tears. Yeah, I did. It's too late to run away. Strands of hair flicker across her eyes and the memory resurfaces. Yeah? So what's up with that? I was there, Mark. I remember everything. You were hurt. You didn't cry, but you were like a kid realizing for the first time that there's no Santa Claus. I remember you. But you... what happened? What happened to me? You don't remember me. Yeah, why is that? Myra. It all makes sense. She was never a long-lost love. She was just... I deceive you, Mark. I dressed like her, acted like her, lived like her. Wait, what? What? Wait, what? Wait. Okay, let's continue on. I don't want to jump to conclusions, but holy shit, if it is what I think, oh my god. You dressed like her, acted like her, lived like her, what? Dyed my hair, stole her ribbon, and used it all against you. So what? You're the one I fell for. If only it were that simple. I wasn't kidding, I lied. I lied about everything. That doesn't matter. Don't you see what this means? The woods, the roof, your window, everything. Yeah, I'm like, holy shit. Asking about your taste in literature, what a joke. I wouldn't read classic lit if I didn't have a teacher breathing down my neck. And the sports day at my school, that too. At least I had the sense to practice jumping out of my own bedroom window 10 or 20 times before doing it for real. No, holy shit. Holy shit, no fucking way. Just imagine it. A lonely girl standing in front of the mirror, lying and retying her ribbon until it looked like her crush's crush, her rival, her idol. Holy fucking shit, no fucking way. Standing there for hours, forgetting that there was homework to be done and dinner to be eaten. Just standing there, crying. I knew how hurt you were too. I figured it out as soon as I saw you, but I went ahead with it. I set you up to think you had a chance, didn't even think twice. The storybook romance doesn't exist, Mark. Wasn't this all a bit too convenient? Reality would never unfold that way. It never does unless one of the parties is putting on a show. Isn't it pathetic? You don't know me. You've never even met me. Holy fucking shit. It's everything about me. Was all just a story to prove that I could make you look at me. To me, you're the boy who changed my life. But to you, I'm no one. The girl you fell for doesn't exist. I'm no savior. I'm a fantastic actress. My hands are numb to the wind. And what about the hill? What? You said you were acting, right? What about the evening we spent on this hill? Were you wearing your mask even then? And our kiss was a lie too, right? Oh, I'm sure. Totally convinced. You are my first love, Mark. I took this ribbon from your crush because I wanted to be like her, and I lied to you these past 2 weeks to prove that I finally was. And now that that's done, there's nothing more to be said. I smile. I think you're missing the point. I couldn't expect you to know this, but there's one fact that you forgot to calculate. All this time I wondered if you were a childhood friend. I thought this was all nostalgia. I assumed that was why I was falling for you. You reminded me of something, of someone. But that's not the case at all. We were barely even acquaintances. You know what that means, don't you? That memory is irrelevant. It was you that I fell for. You might think you're a great actress, but you're not perfect. See this? What you're doing right now? This is called acting. Mark, you're not the only one who's done stupid things in the name of love. Confess, don't confess, what does it matter? You're screwed once you fall for someone anyway. So let's make the best of a bad situation, shall we? Holy shit. Will you join me? We can't do this. You're weak. And I'll learn to be strong. It takes a lot of guts to be strong, you know, and I'm not strong either. Then you'll learn to be strong too. And what if I can't? Then we'll be weak together. Does it even matter? You're not taking this seriously enough. This is a big commitment. Things might go wrong and we can hurt each other. What if you wake up one morning and decide to walk out on me? That won't happen. Then what if I decide to walk out on you? That's, gotcha. She runs her hands through her hair and unties the dangling red stripe. That won't happen. You sure? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I promise. Okay. So reveal yourself. You still have your ribbon tied, though. Okay. Oh, shit. Please don't be what I think it is. Well, if you make me cry, I'll never forgive you. The feeling's mutual. Okay? Cute, or okay, whatever. So, are you gonna reveal who you are or not? And as they say, that was that. Wait, what? It's funny when you think about it. Funny how simple it all was. It might not seem like a storybook romance, okay? But it's real as the person in front of me, okay? And so I held her tight, yeah. As our Sepia died, tears ran dry. Okay. Written and directed by who? That is his sister. Holy shit! Wait, who's that? I don't remember that. Wait, maybe there's an explanation, another explanation for this. Holy fuck it. Wait, is that Lillian? I don't know. Yeah, that is Lillian. Oh boy. Yep, that's his sister. That is his sister. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh wait, maybe that's the real. Maybe that's the person trying to imitate Myra. Yeah, act like Myra. But who was that in the first place, though? I feel like we're missing a few things. Who was that person? Like, Crush's crush? Yeah. But that doesn't explain that much, though, doesn't it? But then again, I feel like we're missing something here because this person, whoever's impersonating Myra, we never really had anything. Yeah, it was never mentioned at all. So I'm really kind of confused unless we get the other stuff, unless we get the other endings or something. Let me just verify that. Powered by Renpai. Cool. Oh boy, this is. So so at first I thought my theory was like that was actually his sister disguising herself as Myra. But then there are a few scenes where we see Myra and Rin together, so I'm like, wait, that's probably not the sister. So I was like, at first that was what I thought, but then I remembered that nah, they were together and stuff. Finn ? What do you mean by that? Okay. So what happens now? Come on, show up, please. Myra's diary. Fuck. Okay, I wanna see this part, but I have to end it here because I have to prepare for work now. So this is Sepia. Cheers. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves. So the first part will be where I was like super surprised and yeah, I gasped. I was shocked. Like, wait, is Myra is the one disguising herself as Myra is actually his sister? But nah. Yeah, at first I thought it was her. Yeah, no, that's not her. Because there were scenes where it was shown Rin and Myra to be together. But the next part is, let's see, is the person impersonating Myra Lillian? Nah, that's not possible. That's why I was like, wait, no, this is impossible. So that's why it's like, hey, wait a second. Is it possible that it was... Okay. That doesn't explain anything. I'm looking. Where is it? Is that her? See, if you look at her, yeah, there you go. So this is the real person that is impersonating Myra, but yeah, image 2 of True Lock. So this is the real her, but there was no mention of her, which is like, what? Why was she never mentioned or anything? But yeah, maybe the Myra's Diary will explain some stuff. Maybe if we go back and choose other choices, maybe they'll explain more stuff. But yeah, I have to edit here now, so yeah, I'm excited. This is great. Kind of confusing though. Maybe I missed something, but man, did the emotion stuff really hit. And yeah, pretty great.